Hello everybody and welcome. I'm April May Walston and today I'm going to show you how I painted this haunted tree. So stay tuned. So I've got my design drawn in. I found this something similar to it over on Pinterest, and so I'm kind of doing my take on it. And you can see the design that I did, and I drew that out in General's charcoal white pencil, but I'm going to just paint over the design because this one's pretty easy. You don't necessarily have to have a line drawing for it. So I'm just kind of scrubbing in kind of a burnt orange color, and I want the center down by the ground to be brighter behind the tree. And then it doesn't matter if I get into the area where the moon is, because I can paint over that. So now I'm adding a little, I believe this is yellow ochre, to the center, kind of going back with yellow ochre and orange. And I'm using a Princeton Select blender brush, the size 3. And just kind of scrumbling this on. And you see I'm not letting the layers dry, so you have to be really careful if you do it this way, because you will lift the layers that are lower, the lower layers. I do recommend that you just let it dry. It'll be a lot easier on you. So you can kind of see I have where it looks like the back is kind of on fire. So now I'm taking this is my mister, what I mist my palette with to keep my paints wet. I'm just using it to draw a perfect circle. And now I'm taking some white. Looks like some white, some yellow, and a little bit of orange. And I'm just kind of scrubbing that in. And this is going to be the moon. And you see I'm letting it stay transparent so that the background, the black background color shows through. And we want that. That's what's going to kind of give the texture to the moon, or give the moon some texture. And I'm just adding more layers until I get it looking the way I want it. So now I watered it down a little bit, and I'm glazing. This is glazing over the color. And you see how it's lifting in certain areas, and now I'm going back over and fixing where it was lifting. But that's what's going to kind of create like if you look at the moon, you can see the face in the moon. That's kind of, I'm letting it lift a little bit so that I do get that effect. So now I'm taking just straight black, and I use for this I use the Liquitex, what is it? It's opaque black. And Liquitex is an airbrush paint, but it's a true black, and it's thin, and I love the way it flows, so I use it a lot. So now I'm working on the tree, and I'm just kind of winging it. And what I want it to do, I want the branches to help make the face in the moon. So that's kind of what we're going for. So these branches are going to help make the eye. And I'm just using a detailed liner brush and using very thin pressure to get the thin lines. And if your hand's shaky, that really is a benefit when you're trying to make these craggly old trees. And now this part's going to be what kind of indicates the nose. My hand is kind of blocking some of the detail. Hopefully when I move over I won't be blocking it so bad. I guess I am. Because to get the fine lines, I'm holding my paintbrush straight up and down. So and here's the second eye. And just the cluster of branches makes it darker in these areas, which makes it look like a face. And now I'm kind of making diagonal stripes on the trunk because I want it to look like it's twisting. Adding more branches. Now we're just going to fill it in because now I've got the kind of where I want the face. Now I do have to do the mouth portion. Okay, here I'm starting the mouth portion. So it's supposed to look kind of like a skull mouth. So I'm just dragging up these branches to kind of indicate above the teeth where, like on a skull, there's no teeth here, but it'd be kind of the area where the teeth would be. This rock is sitting in my kitchen right now, and my husband just the other day looked at it and said, "Hey, this looks like a face." That rock's only been sitting there a month, and him looking at it, and he just realized what it was supposed to be. Hopefully you've caught on faster than he did. So now I'm taking a lighter color, and again I'm indicating that twisting motion in the branches. And up here I'm using that same color to kind of create some highlight. And then kind of the root system a little bit. You don't want the highlights on this to be very bright. You want it to be very subtle. So now I'm doing the fence. And you could put tombstones or anything that you wanted in this painting. That'd be cute. Tombstones on the bottom bar of the fence. And now I'm going in and doing upside down hearts for the decoration on the fence. I'm adding more branches. See, and I was going to indicate the tombstones, and then I decided I didn't like it. So now I'm going in. I took those out. Now I'm going to work on the twisting motion of the tree to make it. You want it subtle, but you want to be able to see it. So there we go. Just adding more branches, and there we go. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to share this with anybody you think might enjoy this video. If you have a tutorial you'd like to see me do, please let me know in the comments listed below, or you can join my private Facebook group. It's called Rockin' It with April May, and the link is listed below in the description.